building fun and excitement. Thomas and Friends Tracks and Engines sponsors fun-filled evenings on Nick Jr.
There's more Peppa Pig after the break on Nick Jr.
Now back to Ben and Holly in Nanny Plum Weekends on Nick Jr. 2.
Mix up your afternoons with some Crusher time. Crusher no added sugar milkshake mix sponsors afternoons on Nick Jr.
This October, Nick Jr. 2 becomes Nick Jr. Peppa. It's all Peppa all day, every day, with back-to-back Pepisodes for a whole month. Each week we'll have different stories all about Peppa's favourite things. It's gonna be out of this world.
What a good idea.
Blast off to Planet Peppa all this October on Nick Jr. 2. I mean Nick Jr. Peppa. Don't go anywhere. We'll get back to trying new things with Peppa right after the break. Only on Nick Jr. Peppa.
Time to get squishy. Squishmallows sponsors playful evenings on Nick Jr. 2.
Mix up your afternoons with some Crusher time. Crusher no added sugar milkshake mix sponsors afternoons on Nick Jr. Mix up your afternoons with some Crusher time. Crusher no added sugar milkshake mix sponsors afternoons on Nick Jr.
Hi, I'm Becca. Join me and my best friends. When adventure calls, we're here to answer. Russell is a cheeky squirrel who absolutely loves nuts. Macadamia. Sylvia the fox. What she doesn't have in her bag isn't worth having. Abracadabra. Pedro is a little worm who worries about everything. Oh no! Metal helmets, in case there's a meteor shower.
It's the brand new show Becca's Bunch, every day at 7 and 7.
Only on Nick Jr.
Get ready, everyone, because Ryder and his puppy pals are on their way. Paw Patrol is coming up next on Nick Jr. I'd say it's the perfect afternoon for muddy puddles, wouldn't you? Peppa Pig, up next on Nick Jr.
It's time to come and play.
Wow!
So join Peppa and all her friends
I just press this big red button and...
for lots of fun adventures like dressing up,
I'm a Viking. Wow!
taking silly photos, and learning new tricks.
Caught it! Wow!
Playtime with Peppa with brand new episodes. Weekday afternoons from 12:30 on Nick Jr. There's more Ben and Holly in Nanny Plum Weekends after the break on Nick Jr. 2.
Mummy, Daddy and George are here. But where's Peppa? Ah, she's up next on Nick Jr.
Join Nick Jr. for a Peppa Bonanza. As we show all of Peppa's adventures in Australia back to back. Are you kidding? Peppa's Australian Adventure back to back. Tomorrow at 7 on Nick Jr. Join Nick Jr. for a Peppa Bonanza. As we show all of Peppa's adventures in Australia back to back. Are you kidding? Peppa's Australian Adventure, back to back, after the break on Nick Jr.
Action! Every morning is amazing. On Nick Jr. 2, let's laugh in the Little Kingdom. And craft with Kiva Can Do.
Let's get building!
Play with Peppa.
This is brilliant!
Then sit back and relax.
Can I get up now?
No!
For adventures with brand new show, Kitty Cats.
We're helpful! Be wow, be wow!
Morning Adventures, next week from 6:30 on Nick Jr. 2.
Join Nick Jr. for a Peppa Bonanza. As we show all of Peppa's adventures in Australia back to back. Are you kidding? Peppa's Australian Adventure, back to back. Today at 4 on Nick Jr. Weekday, join Digby, Ben and Holly from Morning of Magical Mischief.
This is not a good idea.
It's a brilliant idea!
Magical Mornings, weekdays from 6:30 on Nick Jr. 2.
And ready to explore. What will he discover this time? Join Henry on his exciting adventures and meet new friends. In the brand new episodes of The Day Henry Met. Monday to Friday on Nick Jr. Blaze and his friends will enter a whole new world of speed. Get revved up for high-speed rescues, new dangers, and turbocharged trouble. Don't miss new episodes of Blaze and the Monster Machines next Saturday on Nick Jr. Goats will float, pigs will fly, and feathers will be ruffled. When things get weird in Adventure Bay, it's up to the pups to save the day. Don't miss Paw Patrol Premiere Marathon next Sunday on Nick Jr.
Rivets and Ruby. They always have an adventure in the making. Get ready for amazing inventions, high-tech gadgets, and awesome adventures. Rusty Rivets, every day on Nick Jr. Ruby, every day on Nick Jr.
Some advice from Nanny Plum.
Okay.
Nanny, when sheep say, what does it mean?
Now, let's think.
What do you do if Mrs. Fig is feeling
Angry!
and why is old Elphys being silly?
Turn them into a frog. Problem solved.
Catch Ben and Holly in Nanny Plum Weekends. Weekends from 12 on Nick Jr. 2.
Josh for a week of brand new sing-along episodes.
You can do anything.
And catch musical numbers from guest stars. Get ready to take the stage for Blue's Sing-Along Spectacular. All this week at 4:30, only on Nick Jr.